Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet again another match in the 3 Digital World Cup 2026. We've been getting treats after tricks, tiebreakers after tiebreakers. Let's see if we can keep the ball rolling. C3 against C14, Chile against Indonesia in this round of 16 matchup. I'm BlankTap. Alongside me will be Miles, your casters for today. How are you doing, boss man?
Good morning. I've got 3 hours of sleep, a Cliff Bar in my mouth, and a cup of water on the side. Just watched that insane France-South Korea upset. How about that?
Yeah, that was pure cinema, pure kino, as they say. Hopefully this one won't be as fun. I do feel with this map pool, it is all about consistency. It's all about those key players getting the FCs, and for these kinds of caliber of players, I think we're going to see more of this today.
Yeah, I mean, these teams, Indonesia seeding 14, I think was pretty expected, but I think Chile seeding all the way up at 3 is something that at least us on the prediction stream did not expect. But the key difference maker on that front has been Gonza just going straight back to his peak form and just playing so damn well, mostly off of their core 3-man roster of Alfiu, Gonza, and Nakore, but also with Hanayume and Fifi filling when necessary, so a really efficient 5-man roster to get seed 3.
I do agree on that. Though surprisingly they not just went ahead and straight up banned Hidden Field. They did really well in conference, but I guess it's a bit too close of a seeding. Only 30k difference in the qualifiers against Indonesia in that regard. So probably if they can avoid those 50-50s, they will do it in a heartbeat. On the other side, though, Indonesia definitely looking a bit weaker on the precision and the tech from the result, and this Nomad 4 is very much alike in that regard, so probably gonna see that banned, in my opinion.
Potentially. I mean, it's an Azrolk map, and Azrolk is just... I feel like the tech mappers rotate every couple of years, and the last few years it's been all about Azrolk and Ishtiak. If you can't play their tech maps, then it feels like every tournament you're just going to get barred out of playing Nomad 4. But it looks like they're going to be banning out the DT2, which I think is also a fine choice. Chile, if those top players have one skill set in common, I think it's going to be their high mechanics, their speed, potentially their aim. So I think banning out something like the DT2 is probably your best choice, because Indonesia traditionally would like to pick those more aimy DTs like the DT1. So if you're choosing to ban a DT, definitely might want to get rid of the DT2.
Yeah, I really do see that. Chile, both number 2s on the DT qualifiers, very scary, very consistent of a team, good at the aim part and also the tapping part, but one is more beatable than the other and more 50-50 as I would call it. So pretty good man, I do agree. However though, the picking part, it's gonna be a bit trickier than just picking what maps you don't want to play.
I feel like Indonesia would maybe want to pick Fremod in this match. I feel like Fremod is always a great pool in like these early stage matches with big seed differences. The low seed, it's usually a good idea to pick Fremod because you can put on your comfort mods, try to get as many FCs as possible. But we'll see what they go for. I think they could also pick, like an aim map, like Nomad 1 potentially in this match. I think Hidden 1 being left open, something they may want to go for as well. But really curious to see where they go first.
If they really want to go for those kind of quote-unquote gamble, those maps that you have to FC, never mind, they're going straight for flow aim. Oh my.
I didn't expect Nomad 2 because I feel like that still kind of falls into the category of mechanics that the Chilean roster is really strong at. But then again, in big seed difference matchups, you just want to choose the maps that you're confident in. So if they've got confidence in his pick, I will not question it at all.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the player list, you have players like Mindfrost, players, I think, like Delon again, Norlane, are really good on these kinds of stream maps, very consistent. I think Hakuika probably gonna come in as well, that's an option, but it's gonna be mainly Mindfrost and also I'm a fancy kids.
Oh yeah, for commentary's sake, I checked VTuber Voice ASMR's profile. I will be referring to them as Yukari.
Yeah.
that is something that's just gonna happen this match, okay? I'm not gonna be saying that.
Alright. Okay, Norlane will indeed be coming in. The big three on the just stream map farmers. They are very proficient at these kinds of maps, but on the other side though, I mean, Chile and Safati, names like Nakare, and I think Gonza is gonna come in, isn't he? There he is.
Yep, this is the big three, was largely on their backs that Chile was able to qualify at third, so just gonna be a tough matchup whenever you see any combination of these guys in the lobby.
Just kind of basically good at any mechanics at this point. I mean, even kind of gimmick is not that safe against these guys. Well, admittedly they went hidden there, so not much gimmick left. 3 I guess counts, but you know, you can really just go double hot trap on that map as well. But yeah, for now, we shall talk about Dragon Force while the streams. It's time to stream. Good luck and fun.
200 BPM, under 3 minutes in length, so stamina not really gonna be tested that hard, I think. 200 BPM, you mentioned stream farmers. There's no stream farmer who's not gonna be able to stream 200 for 2.5 minutes, so we'll be mostly on the flow aim for these players on this one.
Gonna be a bit of a rough start actually from Mindfrost, shaking off his nerves, just gonna throwing it away. And now going into the first part of the streams. It is time for a no more cure. Let's get right into these circles, these lines, everything in between, some doubles here and there. That was surprisingly struggling in accuracy, but here comes the streams, here comes the circles. Alfie will be finding the miss. Gonza the second, down to 1v2. Indonesia leads the charge.
A great opportunity for them at the start. I mean, the density...
Mindfrost!
Oh, but Mindfrost missing on just a random note. That is not where you want to miss when you have such a combo lead, but still, it's going to be good for Indo as Alphew finds another break. It's just Nikore up against 2 FCs on Fancy and Norlane.
Indeed, 80k difference and still climbing. I am a Fancy Kids and Norlane still keeping things in check. But these flows are not gonna stop anytime soon. Very consistent, very all over the place. 2/3 of the map remaining, and once again going into the burst of speed in the flow aim. 800 combos still climbing. Gonza and Mindfrost recovered very well. Alfio not too far behind, and Nekora still putting up a good fight against the 2 chunks I've seen. Now 1 as some of Fancy Kids finds the miss.
A lot of pressure on Mindfrost now as the only re-established combo, and especially on Norlane with the very high AC FC holding the lead with all that he can, but it's starting to flip back in favor of Chile. Indo needs to see a break from that side and soon.
I hope no one misses another, bro. I'm so scared of this part. Okay, they are still holding. Mindfrost dropping a bit of 100 here, and they're going to the shredder section. The guitar testing, all blazing, all slinging. And the FC still holding on. Mindfrost still matching Gonza. Fancy Kids bit behind, coming over to Alfio. Alfio is now back to 98% accuracy, down to 15k difference as we go into the jump. Just a tiny bit of jumps here and there. And now as the
Such a tragic miss for Mindfrost. Right at the end of the streams. Now Nikore, Gonza, and Alfeu all in the big combos are going to start to run away with this. You need to see a triple break if Indo wants to take this one back.
One last stream, one last spacious flow aim coming in into the descending section. And Indonesia sadly will not be able to secure any FCs. Nekore stands tall, 1700 combo, and this is going to be a painful blow to start Indonesia off in this matchup.
Yeah, nice FC coming out from Nikore, keeping the 99 Norlane on Indonesia, just choking it at the end. He had 99% for most of that map, holding them in it for a while. But Chile, reestablished combos, able to run away with it at the end, and that is going to be an early break point going into their own first pick.
Now, it is going to be Chile's pick. What are we thinking here, Miles? Are we gonna see something akin to DT? I guess not DT1. That's T 50-50. I think we're gonna see basically 6 FCs on that map. DT3, however, probably.
I think Chile are going to opt to pick into DT3, and I also like them on both of the Hard Rocks in this matchup. I think probably HR2 first, but HR1, people have been avoiding HR1 for some reason. I know
for good reason.
that map is pretty weird, but like it's not like that weird, right?
All I'm saying is, if Indonesia does not pick Hard Rock 1, like we should have no culture. Like, guys, it's literally Indonesian song. Like, I will move out of this country if we don't go for that. But for now, it's Chile's turn, and we're gonna go for free mod 1.
I'm actually surprised about this one. I mean, I guess this map, it's just hard to be consistent on. It's one that requires consistency, being 4 minutes. Has a lot of awkward snaps and aim control, some cut doubles, just really easy to miss on random stuff on this map. But I guess Chile confident on it.
The outflow, I guess. Hidden players is definitely need to be very diligent on the pace of their aim. You really do not want to over-aim and like get 7 extra misses just because you love the game. Other players as well is gonna be having such a big problem for this map. Oh god. The normal players on the other hand, they're gonna be chilling, but at the same time you're kinda expected to FC or else you will be kicked out of the country, I feel.
Yeah, this is one of those maps where even though it's like AR 9.3, which I will not call dense at all, but it's one of those rare cases, I feel like these days, where it's on the lower end of AR9 and it's much harder on HR than it is on the hidden or no mod. Like, you're definitely relying on those no mod players to get at least close to an FC, and then your hidden players do pretty good as well.
Looking at the list right now, for Indonesia, it's gonna be Haku Kairi, I feel, on the hidden, Myfrost on Hard Rock, and GNX on no mod. On the other side, I am a bit hazy with the details here.
I'm pretty sure Hanayume will take the hidden, and then maybe Nikore or Gonza could take the Hard Rock. But yeah, this Indonesia roster, lots of veterans for their side here with Dito, Hakui Kuroyori, and Mindfrost. Those guys have been around for so long, and I've known them to be very good at this style of map.
And here we go. Gonza will be going with hidden, actually. Hanayume on a Hard Rock. Okay, that's a bit of a twist for Chile.
And Hanayume on the Hard Rock. Okay, I mixed up the Chilean players in my head. Well, still, Gonza on the hidden kind of surprises me.
Hold on. Gonza drawing a big circle going into the ult. That is 3 mod 1, ladies and gentlemen. Kirisawa Magic. And starting off, no misses, looking pretty good. Lots and lots of these just doubles that you gotta stop in the middle for. Gotta be very careful.
This map, it's very consistent. It's not a map where all the difficulties condense in the chorus. It's 4 minutes, and you can really miss on any random pattern if you're not focused, so gotta stay locked in here.
Okay, defensive section is still extending the lead with their accuracy prowess. Currently though, no massive break just yet. Still a comparable 3v3 on the board. So go with these nice calm doubles, but the snaps, the sudden burst of energy in this map is something to be paid attention to. Now, this part is gonna get a bit more intense in that regard now. Oh,
through the first chorus, there's Gonza with the first miss on the hit, and Nekore on the Nomad as well. Okay.
Okay. Alright, 1v2 loss.
Yep. That's a 2-on-1 trade, which is really good for Indo. Especially if Akui Koiri and Ito can get through this. Oh, and Hanayume as well. There's no FCs left on Chile's first pick. It's going to be 2 FCs on Indonesia to run away with the lead here.
I was about to point out that Hanayume's combo was fragile with the Hunter modification, and now that he's gone, Indonesia left to run away. A free nation with 3 men with the 2 full combos in their back pocket. This part gonna once again be a bit more chill, some doubles, some jumps here and there, but nothing too intense as we about to approach our second K section. 200k in the league. Chile needs to work overtime for something. There's finally a mistake from Indonesia, but Gonza is down, and that's just lesser combat potential as time goes on. Ito finally gone, but Line Force is there to hold it off against Hanayume and Nekore. Can he slow them down just enough?
Yeah, I feel like those misses from Indonesia gave Chile just enough time to come back if they can all hold, but that miss from Gonza is going to slow down the lead change. Looks like Indonesia should be able to hold this one, but Mind Frost goes down as well, so now the lead is going to start to reel on over to Chile.
Down to under 200k now. A quarter map remains, and the curtain now unveiled. The pressure is on. Hanayume and Nekore, the spotlight is on them. Is the light going to be too bright? Going into the last quarter, 175k is the line to cross, and it's going down quick as Mind Frost finds the slider break. Akui Koiri and GNX trying to hold on, trying to slow them down. Hanayume is down. The last man standing, Nekore. The last man to even possibly complete the mission. Is it possible?
I think that Hanayume break sealed this one. There's not enough time for them to take this lead back anymore unless a full miss came out for all of the Indonesian players. And the miss coming out from Gonza there. Looks like Indonesia will be sealing the break point right back.
Beautiful recovery, but a little too late. Indonesia will steal back the point. And we're starting off with a double break point opener for these two nations. 1-1 back into Indonesia.
Always so interesting when we see matches start with back-to-back breakpoints like this. It just shows how good the competition in 3-Digit World Cup is. It's just so competitive to even qualify for this tournament. And when you're on a pool with this star rating where all the players are going to be really comfortable, anyone can win just about any map, it feels like.
Yeah. Oh boy. What's the plan here though for Indonesia? Are they gonna opting for more ulti picks, I guess? I mean, won't say no more 3 to be the most ultimate, but it definitely has some rhythm compartment in them, but that's something similar, I guess. But seeing now Nomoti didn't work out, I don't know if they still wanna just kind of scout around in the Nomad pool. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like if you want to continue off of this win, you pick, like, Hidden 1 or Nomad 3.
Mm-hmm.
And of those, I think I would be fine if Indonesia picked Hidden 1. I think that's a good pick into Chile's strong players who aren't necessarily hidden players. But that's only if you have the good scores on it to back it up yourself.
Yeah, I see your point of view. However, I don't really know who the top player is going to be for Hidden 1. I think Dita and Akui Koiri got it in the back, but the rest of the roster isn't too confident, or rather too consistent, to get that guaranteed awkward aim score on something like Hidden 1. So maybe they're gonna go for it. They're thinking hard. Maybe I could stall their POV currently, but I suppose we'll just have to be left wondering.
We'll see. It's gonna be the free mod too. Okay, so back to the free mod pool we go. Kyoki Ranbu, our OWC 2020 Grand Finals map. We've come a long way into round of 16 for OWC 2026. This map, it's a lot of, I feel like Toybot. If I say Toybot aim, I feel like a lot of people will know what I'm talking about. 230 BPM, pretty comfortable, CS 3.5, very, I think, mod friendly.
Yeah, I will definitely say so. I don't think there's any mod that is gonna make this substantially harder. I feel like the harder players will be glad to kind of lessen the density from that CS 3.5, I guess.
Yeah, it's just, if free mod 3 is anti-mod, I feel like this is positive mod.
Positive mod?
Positive mod. Everyone can mod this. It's like, it's comfy no matter how you play it. Like, what am I saying, dude? This is the 3 hours of sleep fighting at me, man. What's the...
Yeah, I get it. No, I see the vision. I get what you mean. Okay, Indonesia. My first definitely gonna go hot rock quickly on hidden duty once again. No lane probably gonna be preferably playing on no mod. On the other side though, Gonza, is he gonna keep on going with the hidden eye? There's Alfie though there. I think Gonza will take hot rock this time around with Alfie and hidden.
No, I think Gonza will probably run hidden again, because I don't think any of them really take hidden as a preference. So you assign Gonza hidden duties, and he has to run hidden on all of them.
Alright. Good luck, have fun in the chat. We're about to begin our third map, second pick from Indonesia. Let's see if it'll work out better than no more kill. Indonesia definitely gunning for the mechanics pick, surprisingly, even after the DT2 ban.
While this is mechanics, I would be hesitant to say that the mechanics are really gonna be a defining factor of this map, because the bursts on this map aren't really that long. But I mean, 230 BPM, there is fast aim, there is definitely burst present, so if your tapping is not warmed up and you get caught off by that, be a really tragic way to break your combo, and it will be Gonza on the hidden once again. Hakui Koyori, double hidden actually for Indonesia. It looks like Norlane and Hakui Koyori taking the hidden, and then the hidden hard rock. We are over modding today. See, positive mod. Everyone can mod this.
Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 mods in decoration the odd shit out. Just the normal player in the sea of modded prowess, I suppose. But yeah, let's see if it'll work out or if things are gonna go bad for. Oh my god, no lane drops of 50. How was that not a side break?
Go.
I'm going to the build up, going to the boss sliders now, Miles.
About to get into the key eye section. That's where the aim is going to be the most intense in this map. It is the short version of the song, so there's only going to be one of those key eyes where the jumps are going to be the most intense. And everyone is still holding on to the FCs. The first break is going to be crucial here because we're near the halfway point. That's the score capping miss if you were to miss here.
Oh god, this is something else, and Nine will be the first one down. 35k difference, no place in the sun of Chile as we go into the slower section, as we coast on through and build up more combo. Indonesia now down for the count by about 100k points.
Still 2 FCs alive though. They'll be able to pounce if the breaks from Chile do come in. And in the last third of the map, I'm not going to mention Nekori's accuracy, because then it's going to break. And there's another break from Mindfrost. Now they're going to need to rely on the misses from Chile to come out. But they're still holding onto the 3-way as we get into the last KI here. This is the jumps once again. And it's Norlane to find the miss for Indo.
No way, Chile get it to the last year. Right? Normally finding on this Hawkeye Curry the last dance against the three Bastion instead of Chile, but sadly enough, it is not going to happen. The triple LC is upon us as Indonesia having none. That is heartbreaking. Once again, not the correct answer as Chile continues the breakpoint curse.
Three-way, like, you can't even really be upset about that if you're Indonesia, because even if you three-wayed that, like, I'm pretty sure Chile wins this act battle. Oh, but Indonesia did have mod advantage, I guess, so that would have been really close. But, I mean, a three-way, I'd like to extend my deepest heartfelt apologies to third-seeded Chile for for the prediction stream. Oh my god, that is such an insane team score.
Oh my goodness. Alright, back to Chile's pick now. Maybe they will do another funny and maybe we will see our fourth breakpoint in a row. However, they gotta let that happen, so... And I think they really wanna pick correctly this time around.
I feel like they should pick the DT3 at some point in this match. Question should just be when, in terms of that map in particular. Otherwise, I feel like they could just go anywhere in this pool. That's just... thing about round of 16 is all the maps aren't going to be too hard.
I mean, they opted in for alt. I don't think they really wanna go for that after the loss. DP3 is the only thing that makes sense after a FEMA 2 win, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's literally DP3, take it or leave it. But
Yeah,
I guess they're gonna take a bit longer.
It's DT3, and I still like the idea of them picking Hard Rock in this match. Even if HR1 is an Indonesian song, like, they've got to be the ones to pick it. Like, we have to see that map get played.
Drum rolls, please. I think the timer is gonna run out soon enough. Maybe 20 more seconds. Chile, what is your pick going to be?
Drum roll, please.
Hard Rock! Okay!
We did it! They picked Hard Rock. Correct prediction. The custom map by Shi. Lots of linear aim in this map. CS7. 160 BPM. 160 BPM on HR, something it's extremely low density, so you're only getting 1 or 2 circles on the screen at once. Which I'm not gonna say it makes AR10 feel like AR11, but it might. Oh my god, that's my alarm.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
That's my 11 a.m. wake up alarm for the normal day. Peak unemployed.
Let's go. Oh, this is such a goofy song.
Duck Crew.
If I remember correctly, there's 3 separate parts where you gotta repeatedly strings in circles. Some nice, comfortable back and forth on the jumps. This is a pretty standard title too, all things considered.
Yeah, it's just a pretty straightforward precision test. Like, not really gonna get caught out on any specific, like, technical pattern on this map for the most part. Just, you know, 160 BPM, CS7 aim.
And Ayukari will be coming in, actually. GNX? Wait, what? There's no details right on this. That,
You know,
my man hates it. My man hates hot.
It looks like he's in the lobby, so might be seeing the mythical Dito Hard Rock.
Damn, I guess Mindfuss really isn't feeling it today. Huh. Alright, good luck, have fun. Let's see how they'll do. Indonesia, can they actually steal this away from Chile?
A fourth breakpoint in this match would be great for the chaos scale.
Oh, Mindfrost entered. Hey. Okay.
Oh.
God bless Indonesia. Love my country. Woo. There we go. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the Data is still playing. Data is still playing.
We've got Alfiu out of the lobby actually for one of Chile's own picks, which is something that I didn't expect. But Hana Yume to come in, a really strong HR player.
Gonza reciting the Discord lyric. Thank you very much. But yeah, here we go. Good luck, have fun. It is time for some duck roof. Going into this one, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Not the longest, but damn, it does feel like forever when they're playing CS7.
Yeah, Osu for ants, question mark? I mean, CS7 I think is pretty standard in tournaments at this point. It used to just be 6.5 all the way through, but now CS7 not too outlandish for tournaments. But we do have a bit of a banjo pause. Is there a disconnect?
Oh, might have that disconnected.
Oh.
Alright, number 2, boys, number 2!
We're doing it again.
On it back. Number 2 in Hot Luck 2. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Good luck, have fun.
Once again, into the start of Duck Groove, so the players at least have their eyes ready for the AR-10 CS7 out of the start. So shouldn't see a miss on the beginning this time.
Alright, here we go. Into CS7 as we go. Okay, the first part, some doubles here, and their accuracy, and I mean accuracy, will be lost in this section. Nekore already down to 93.6% accuracy, alongside Hakui Koyori and Hana Yume, but now that's settled. We're finally going into a normal portion of the map! Alright, 2v2 going into the backhand for jumps, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, another trade with Dito and Hana Yume. So it's 1FC to 2. Nikore and Gonza are going to take this lead back for Chile, but there goes Gonza.
Oh my god!
Mindfrost. 1v1 with Nikore on the top of the screen, folks.
Mindfrost, can he atone for that number 2 cents? He will get it. Hana Yume outlasted by Hakui Koyori. GMX recovering, matching Gonza. As long as the full combo stays alive, Indonesia might be able to steal this away, but there's the miss from Hakui Koyori. No tracing inside of Chile, but Hana Yume finding a bit of a miss of his own. Hakui Koyori finding the trade. The massive chase camping in from Mindfrost. And that's what I hope. Oh no.
That was a tragic chain miss from Hakui Koyori there. He could not hit much of that stream at all, down at 88%. That score is down in the gutter. And Nikore looks like he's going to run this one into the ending for Chile.
One last jump and then one last circular stream. Nikore trying to shut this down right here, going to break the curse. We will not have a 4-Peter in this lobby, he says, going into this last section, hitting the massive circular linear jumps, and now one final stream for the road. Nikore will get it done. Chile with the 3rd point and a full combo in their back pocket.
Really nice FC on that. Got through all the difficult circle streams that caught out basically everyone else in the lobby at some point. Hana Yume and Hakui Koyori joined together with the B ranks in solidarity. And overall, good pick for Chile. May give them the confidence to stay in the Hard Rock pool on the next map. Playing with a cat on the table
That's
challenge,
crazy.
100% possible.
Like,
I can see exactly what happened. You're just on the circle stream and the cat walks in front of your stream and you chain miss.
I mean, I don't think it hurts to just kick it out for like an hour, right? Outside of your room.
Yeah, just pick him up, put him outside, lock the door for a minute,
True.
come back in later.
I suppose maybe the cat gave good mojo for Chile, and I suppose that's how they broke the curse. Back to Indonesia though, for the pick. They went with 3 more 2, they went with number 2. It's clear that number 2 is not their luckiest number, especially when they lost Hot Rock 2. Probably gonna opt in for, you know, a clean one. They want no 3 mod 1, maybe something along the lines of that, maybe something along the lines of Hidden 1. They did pretty damn well in qualifiers, and I see no reason not to go for it, at least to gamble.
I like Nomad 3 here for Indonesia at some point. I mean, they won the other alt map. And then otherwise, again, I still think the Hidden 1 might be a good pick for them eventually. Just out of virtue of it being, you know...
Number 4!
Nomad 4, okay. I was wondering which team this map in particular would favor, because it kind of feels like a toss-up between these two teams, where both these teams are pretty good at tech, but I wouldn't say specializes in it.
Alright, I guess Myers is gonna restart his PC. And that's a timeout. Okay, we are gonna explore more of the nomads as the Indonesian side. But what after that? I guess nomad 3. Maybe Indonesia gonna just drain out the nomad from the pool. Who knows?
I mean, I like Nomad.
Oh. It's like easier to play than Hidden or Hot Rock when you
It's the easiest one to play. If you're playing the game in its default state, you're playing Nomad. Yeah, this map, once again, Graviton, map by Azrolk. Not with Ishtiak. This one is Azrolk alone on this one. I think a lot of the notable Azrolk tournament maps are with Ishtiak. This one's just Azrolk. 6.77 star rating. Just under 2 minutes, 185 BPM. Pretty standard, I think, song and map stats for a tech map. Rhythm game like.
I suppose they're also picking up, you know, for the Indonesian mapper buff. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be plenty of fun. The next Hikari just kind of chilling on the opposite side. We're gonna see a quick 1v1 before the actual map starts. Oh, Mindfulness is back! Wow, nice!
That is a fast PC restart. Mine would still be loading.
True. Coming back into the lobby, I think. Just taken away. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Okay, Miles, what are you planning to eat other than the bar?
I don't know. I'm looking at the challenge right now. I'm eating the challenge, and it looks like the winner of this match is actually going to go on to face the winner of the last match. So, winner of this goes on to face France. Loser of this goes down to play South Korea. So this is a really tough spot in the bracket to be in, because if you lose this match, you have to go play South Korea in losers round 1.
would you like to pay $1 or $2?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
would you like to face a good team in France? Would you like to face the team that won the tournament 3 times in a row? Pick your fire, choose your poison.
Oh no. It seems the mods are still happening. Maybe we're playing in the grand finals portion of things if we're playing this with Hard Rock. Nekore coming in, Gonzalo here. There we go, the holy trio for Chile. Indonesia still waiting for Dito, I presume. Either him or, I suppose, Hakui Koyori.
I would be really surprised to not see Dito on this. He's
Yeah,
just always been a really strong tech player. Like, very reliable on this style of map in tournaments. And it will be Dito. With Yukari and Mindfrost to go up against. Chilean Big 3, Alfiu, Nekore, Gonza. GLHF's in the chat. Indonesia's 3rd pick coming in.
Right, moving into the map, one big slider, just a nice free snack on the way out to the cruel world that is this normal 4. Starting off, accuracy, Nekore and Mindfrost, very much equal, Genex and Gonza, very much equal. Alfiu, still staying at a very comfortable SS, but how long can he hold it to go into the actual main portion of this deep map? 13k in the lead for Chile as they hold on.
This map, 1 minute 54 seconds, and basically all of it is action. You're not really going to have any slow part in this map, so really crucial to hold combo for as long as you can in this one.
Just kind of chilling for all players. Alfiu, surprisingly enough, will be the first one to miss in the situation, but the accuracy disparity is gonna give Indonesia a hard time on making this back quick. But maybe they do not need accuracy, maybe they just need full-blown brawn on the full combo department. A 1v3 and Indonesia is on their way onto success.
Yeah, I mean, accuracy be damned if you aren't holding the FCs. The accuracies on Chile are stellar, but without the combos, they can't expect to win this map. And Indonesia holding on to the 3-way in the last quarter. I mean, we were just marveling at the 3-way that Chile had on that previous pick. Now Indonesia to do it themselves on this Nomad 4. What is this team score, BlankTap?
Oh my god, finally finding the slider break. But that's the guy with 96% accuracy. He has done more than enough damage at this point. Kore, I mean, my man can do it twice, but Indonesia can do it with 2 people.
That is an insane team score from Indonesia, man. 3 S ranks, just the slider break from Yukari, Mindfrost, and Dito, 98% FCs. And Indonesia right back in this match, not going to fall down another breakpoint as Chile insta-picks the DT3. They were ready for this one.
Yes, they're using that as the momentum shifter, going straight with the finger control. They want the free Mateo and they want more of those tapping. It's a custom though, as well. Hell yeah.
Apparently Alfiu, okay, Alfiu had 1/100 on that last map.
Brother, what? No,
1/100
that
on
is
that.
crazy.
That 7-star Astroke map, he just got 1/100. That is
The slider break as well.
insane,
Oh
man. Wait, that was the slider break. You're right. Okay, so that could have been like a double S if EFC.
It was not meant to be.
Oh my god. Yeah, as you mentioned, custom map, 270 BPM. Only AR 10.1. So pretty low on the AR side, I guess, for where you would typically see your speed maps. But still should be comfortable for all the players.
Okay, Norlane will be coming in once I talk with her and Mind Frost. Is he actually gonna make his first debut in this lobby?
Looks like it. I mean, Fifi, haven't seen him yet in this match. Looks like he will be the Chile speed fill.
Yeah. Everyone has kind of shifted their attention to King 1, but here we go. Good luck and fun is in the chat. Chile looking to continue their streak. They're one break point ahead. But Indonesia still lurking in the shadows, trying to find an opportunity to strike, and maybe it is now.
Norlane for Indonesia has looked really good so far this match. See if he can keep that up on this speed map. Much different from everything else that's been picked so far.
My Frost a bit scared, but a quick reset, and we should be witnessing everyone in the screen. Are we not loading? Huh. Oh, okay, well then, woo, Indonesia Internet, let's go. Never mind, we're so back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get into double time 3. 70k difference currently to the side, but now down to 20 to 30k. Everyone holding on to their full combo, but accuracy is something Indonesia is currently lacking, as they actually have the same triple accuracy in the past.
This map is on the short side, so every miss is really going to mean a lot in terms of your total score, and Fifi is going to find a couple of early breaks, also with some act drops as well. Norlane is there to match it though, so it's 2 FCs to 2. We enter the halfway point of the map through that first section of bursts. It's a very slight lead for Indonesia, but that is competitive, can go over with just a couple hundreds.
Yeah, time to hold on currently. 7k difference. It's nudging left, right, and center. The heart keeps on beating as Fifi finds yet again another miss. Norlane, slight combo advantage, but it is all down to the 2v2. Indonesia trying to hold on, trying to resuscitate any kind of possibility to bring this back to their side. And currently, they are succeeding, but at the moment, can they hold on as Alfie and Gonza still marches on?
Norlane's combo lead over Fifi doing all the difference here. 100k.
Oh my god, they done
through
it!
the difficult part of the map. Indonesia gonna take the breakpoint on the speed pick, 270 BPM. I thought it was a weakness for them.
Oh!
And Alfie finding a break at the end, they're gonna do it. This match is gonna be equalized 3 apiece.
Well then, I mean, we kind of hyped this up to be the Chilean pick, but Indonesia, I mean, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 3-4-3. It's going to be a best of 5 now. Indonesia, what's the plan? What's their next step?
Do I have to say it again? No mod 3, hidden 1. When are we picking that?
It's just gonna wait. Surely they don't go something out of the left field. I am sure of it.
It would be very 3WC for us to just randomly have 3 tiebreakers in a row in round of 16. You know, the round where, you know, usually it's the most like one-sided stomps across every match, and now suddenly just insanely competitive this year. 2 tiebreakers in the last couple matches, now maybe a third one if this match keeps up the way it has been.
God, I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but imagine Chile and South Korea in the losers bracket on run of 16. That is what, like, that would go absolutely nuclear.
And one unique thing about round of 16 is that the pool really gets whittled down once you start to get into these late match scenarios. Like, we're already down to just a handful of maps remaining, just Nomad 1, Nomad 3, Hidden 1, Hard Rock 1, DT 1, and Fremont 3. And each team needs to win 3 more maps to win the match, so...
Oh, God.
It feels like the pool is almost going to get picked to completion in this one.
2 picks for both sides. I mean, we got Indonesia, number 3, Hidden 1. Chile, on the other hand, probably gonna opt in for...
There it is.
Number 3 is gonna be Ken.
Got it, Fken. This map, honestly, one of the easier maps in the pool. We saw it played in the previous match between France and South Korea. I think it got 5 FCs, just 1 break, and I think maybe 1 miss at the very start of the map as well, so basically 5 FCs. Yeah, this map, decent amount of flow aim, decent amount of finger control. It's just built to be an act battle map because of that finger control, by the way.
It's gonna be, oh boy, you just cannot forgive yourself if you miss at aim for this map in particular. Yeah, gonna put in Yukari. Yukari now, yeah, just gonna chill in there. Stop chilling. Probably gonna see the likes of Vito. I don't know who's the other control-based guy. Maybe Mindfrost. I mean, Mindfrost or Hakui Koyori is a safe bet of guess every time. But until then, we just gonna chill. Everyone's just kind of pointing at John Fken. You know, John Fken.
Yeah, everyone is trying to channel John Fken right now. That's how you have to convince yourself you're gonna FC this map. But yeah, I'm with you. I think Dito should come in for Indonesia. Very, very hot hand. FC'd the Nomad 4. And yeah, Mindfrost as well. Very good flow aim. Should be keen to FC this as well. And there, both of them are. And we'll be probably waiting for Gonza on the Chilean side. There he is. LHF's coming out. Here we go into Fken. Again, around rhythm game length, very consistent difficulty, not really a diff spike in this one. Just have to worry for your finger control on the few bursts in the map and keep your flow aim in check. It's always better to take an act drop than to take a miss on this one.
The initial burst of this map. Nothing too bad just yet. The correct amphitheater voice ASMR trying to hold on to their accuracy, but try to keep their combo. That's the most important thing. So if you are struggling to act this map, going to this part which is a bit more standard, not too much variation in the rhythms, but still gotta burst accurately and burst well.
Yukari already opting to take the combo game route down at 91%. That accuracy is going to give Chile a very strong early lead of around 50k. But Gonza is going to find a slider break right in the middle. And now Indonesia is going to really start to reel this one back in. 3 FCs to 2. And accuracy dropping on Nikore down to 96. That acc lead is not as big as it was.
Oh, Nekor is gone! It's on the Alvio, it's a 1v3 Indonesia going all in! GNX, Myfrost, and Yukari. Oh my god, they're holding on for their dear life. Just 4 bros in the lobby FCing, and the 3 of them is red and white. Obviously, blue one out, and 200k difference is going to the side of Indonesia. One third of map remains, the curtains unveil. They will see the 447k full combo thus far from 50% voice ASMR, and they will shiver in their boots because I am scared for him right now. Oh my god. He is holding on to this combo like no one else.
Just scary seeing the 3-way on your opponents at that break. In Indonesia, they've already won this one. 450k on Nomad. You're not bringing that back even if all 3 of them breaks. Even if Alpha UF sees the rest. This is just an exceptionally strong pick for Indonesia once again.
Oh my goodness, Indonesia will negate Alpheus full combo. My goodness. How did they come back from 3-1?
Yeah, they've
2-1, I guess.
They've rattled off 3 straight points now. They're looking really strong so far in this match. Even Yukari improving that accuracy from the beginning of the map all the way back up to 94.5. So yeah, quite a lot of momentum going in their direction now. Chile on the back foot. If Indonesia can take another break point, they will be up to match point. So got to be really careful with your pick here. They won that Hard Rock 2 pretty convincingly, so I think the HR1 could be on the cards here for Chile.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, I think if you really want to go for the kind of skill ceiling of things, where Chile prospers better than Indonesia, Hatrukan, I feel, is the way if they really want to go for aim. But I guess, in my opinion, Chile is gonna go for Hatrukan and DT1. Indonesia probably gonna go hidden one after this number 3. I mean, I don't really see anything else. And there it is, Metal versus Dugam. Oh my god, against Indonesia, that's crazy.
They did it. They picked the Indonesian song up against Indonesia when they have all the momentum in this match. This is a monumental moment, BlankTap, and I've been saying this. The teams have been avoiding aim like the plague in this match. Well, at least primary aim. I think, like, Nomad 4 is an aim map, Fremont 2 is an aim map, but the 1 slots have really gone untouched apart from the Fremont 1 until now. And this map, it's not your typical HR1. The primary aim on this is aiming straight repeat sliders, I think.
Yeah. Yes, 4.6 as well actually. That's scarily close to precision. Alright, no Indonesian karaoke tour today, sadly. We all singing the song of that story of that song here. Optimis. Yeah, okay, alright. Alfio Nekore, probably Gonza coming in.
I was giving you the floor for it, BlankTap.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's it. Alright, lock it in. God, this. God. I mean, I'm basically delayed, you know, like, it's a shame, you know, it's not gonna be all synced up, but yeah, just waiting for Gonza right now. Okay, we're going to become part, guys. Biar di rasa ya, Rick. Okay, Curry just saying, wow, oh wait, Jerry's coming in. Bisa tetap bertegam malam ada mau asam, tidak anak dugem, tidak pasang macam, tetap bisa kalau dia cepat rantang. Okay, I cannot, it's fun.
Alright, Yume in the lobby.
Alright, let's go.
Dito in the lobby. Dito Hard Rock has made its return. I don't know how to feel about this pick just because it's like, it's so rare to see an Indonesian song and you're picking it into Indonesia. It's like,
yeah.
It's like you can see like okay, there's like if you pick a Japanese song into Japan, it's like it's okay. Every song,
Yeah,
every
it's
song in
whatever.
this game is Japanese. If you pick an English song into an English-speaking country, it's like okay, they pull a lot of English music, but like I can't tell you the last time I've seen an Indonesian song, and we're seeing it picked into Indonesia. Like this is the perfect matchup here. Like come on.
There's like as so far from my like 5 years of playing tournaments, there has been only 3 songs of Indonesian that is like pulled like outside of Indonesia, and this is one of them. So yeah, this is gonna be very fun. Going into the jumps, it is time for hard rock consistency, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be Metal versus Dugem, and it's against Indonesia by Chile. Starting off very nicely, accuracy looking ever so nice as we go into the intro.
Mostly basic jumps on this one, but then once the sliders come in, you have to snap to the repeat arrows on that. I think those mostly come in during the choruses.
Yeah. And now just slowly but surely building it up, ladies and gentlemen, going to the first metal part. It's time to ngangguk, and here we go into the jumps coming in left and right, up and down, soon enough. The sliders just kind of make you stay, and just the snap is extremely difficult, but 6 people still surviving. They did the ngangguk, but now here comes the second part.
Dino and Mindfrost! Dino and Mindfrost on the slow part, both finding misses. And now Chile's gonna take a very big lead at the 1/3 section. That is damn near one of the worst places you can miss.
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely disastrous for Indonesia. Are they gonna lose in their own map, in their own song? This is gonna be very dangerous. Alfia, Neko, and Hana Yume still with the triple FC, and once again the climax is not here yet. Hakui Koyori, it's gone. The debuff of understanding your own song, and now here comes the geleng, the left and right, the shaking of your head. Neko is done. Hana Yume is more Indonesian than the other 3 players in the side of Indonesia. That's crazy.
Oh my god. I was gonna say I must have looked at the only part of this map in the editor that actually has the sliders, but it is the sliders that claims most of Team Chile. Hana Yume, the only one to get through it. 1/3 of the map left. But that lead is already so big for Chile. Hana Yume should just be able to coast this one to the ending after Indonesia had some of the craziest breaks I've ever seen.
Hana Yume is trying to hold on, and he is doing just now up and down, but now going into the side of just killing the line. GNX finding the slider break. Knife process for Hana Yume finally gone, but it's just too late. Chile going into this last few sections, going to the Ngangguk, going to the Geleng. Hakui Koyori finding the slider break, and now back to the Ngangguk. Alfio with the 430 combo, going into the Geleng once again. The sliders is just left, right, and center, up and down, the jumps, everything in between being thrown out, dished out in this last section. Alfio finally finding the miss, and the triple minimum 500k in the side. Chile will fully beat out Indonesia's score overall 4-4, and we're going to the last pick from each nation.
And that is a very clean win for Chile on this one. After we just saw like some bizarro misses from the side of Indonesia on that first slow part, it would have been much closer had they held during the easiest section of the map. But sometimes you get bitten by those misses, and I'll say as a team, if all 3 of your members have the worst misses ever, then you got those out of your system for the next map. It's like
That's true, actually. Whew, okay, this is not gonna scary for both sides. A bit of an awkward crossroad, to say the least. There's only so much choices remaining. Remind me, like number 1, hidden 1, remote 3, DT 1. Oh my goodness, yep, these are maps you don't really wanna pick ever. Right, here we are.
I don't think they pick Fremont 3 either.
Yeah.
I think that map it's kind of a toss-up between both of these teams. Like, you have those teams that just love picking anti-mod maps, and I don't think either of these teams are one of them. I think that Hidden 1 is probably your best pick. After winning Fremont 1 and Ethken, you want to pick the next alt map, next awkward aim map. And Hidden 1 is exactly that.
Oh, Lord. I mean, don't know how they're feeling after losing aim, though. That's going to be a very bold statement to go for Hidden 1, a show of confidence. And it's
what else
only
is
up
left?
to them. Yeah, not much. You have aim but no mod, aim but hidden, aim but DT, and Ronald
And
McDonald.
Burger.
Burger.
As I said in the Twitch chat during the previous match, my hungry ass could not FC this Fremont 3.
Alright. They are taking their sweet time. No more time out though, so they gotta make it work there a while. And it's gonna be Hidden 1, indeed, Miles. Oh my god.
Another custom shapeshifter. Got our I think Need for Speed Most Wanted. Very good song. Map by Stupid Femboy. Map is pretty much just all awkward aim. AR9, pretty dense.
Oh my. Yeah, this is we're definitely gonna see detail mine for us and how to say it, I suppose. I was confused on who's gonna be the third guy, but mine for us is there, so mine for us will play. On the other side, I don't think we'll be seeing anyone else other than Nekore, Alfio, and Gonza. I think they're gonna run it back with a hidden squad. Oh, wait, am I gonna eat my words? Is Yukari gonna come in?
As you were saying earlier, I think Indonesia has a really definitive top 2 hidden players in Dito and Hakui Koyori, and then it could kind of be anyone for that third. Just like, you know, gotta get everyone out of the lobby playing the beginning so you know who's gonna be the most comfortable to put up a good filler score on this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for the side of Chile, I see a lot of players who can play hidden, but none of which are really hidden mains who are gonna feel like super comfortable on this, so could be a lot of volatility in their scores. And it looks like Mindfrost is in for Indo. Take that third spot.
Let's wait for Dito to actually come in though, soon enough. And there it is, Dito is here. We're about to begin soon enough.
GLHF's coming out. Big 3 for Chile. Dito, Mindfrost, Hakui Koyori for Indonesia. Here's Shapeshifter. I've been saying that I like this pick for Indonesia for the entire match, but now that it's being played just after losing that other aim map, you said that earlier, like, this is not out of the woods for Indonesia at all. It'd be very contested.
It is a different kind of aim though, and we are definitely hoping for the best. What kind of audience does not want to see the third tiebreaker in a row after all? Starting off very slow, but ladies and gentlemen, the spacing is gonna hit him soon. Indonesia starting off with the slight accuracy lead in this nice calm beginning part. The intensity is already ramping up as everyone just trying to hold on for the dear life. Down to 5 as Mindfrost finds the miss.
Pretty long map though, still in the first 8, so we'll be able to recover that score as the map goes on. But that miss will give up an early lead in favor of Chile.
into another low spacing section. Gonzalez and Necro. This is their prime time on getting this done, getting this triple FC just going 30k in the lead, and they surely want more. So are absolutely gonna be ready for the first K section. That is gonna hit quite hard.
Instant trade coming out for Hakui Koyori and Gonza. It's already a 50k lead for Chile. It's just going to stay consistent with those traded misses. A lot of pressure on the remaining combos. Mindfrost and Dito, Nikori and Alfu, but Mindfrost finds a miss right before the break on his low slider. That is so tragic.
80k difference currently. Nikori and Alfu still with the double full combo. GNX, the last man standing for Indonesia with no support on the combo. Not much recovery is going on, but as Alfu falls, so does Gonza. So 1v1. The best Jito can do is wait for the cavalry, wait for the reinforcement, and wait for help, because he cannot get this lead back by himself. Nekore is there, and he is a pretty scary opponent. Going to the second case, things will get real difficult. The pressure is now rising higher and higher as Tito needs to hold on, dropping hundreds left and right, but the combo is yet to be dropped himself. Plenty of 100s, this man is a bit nervous, but he is not backing down from a challenge.
Chile just threw Indonesia a lifeline with those two misses from Alfu and Gonza. But they need to see more misses. They need to see a Nikori break, but it's gonna be Dito to go down. Alfu trades it out, but Nikori and Gonza doing the work.
There it is!
Nikori! Okay, Hakui Koyori and Mindfrost. Is that enough time? I think they needed Dito to hold on, unfortunately, but they are gonna start taking the lead right back.
65k difference. It is doable, but they need to hold Hakui Koyori and Mindfrost. And there's a trade! Mindfrost! Can he go the distance? He misses in the beginning, but will he secure it at the end? And 3 difference. Oh, the miss coming in! Goes on finding the miss for some more. Now we bring down to 9k. They're gonna find the miss. Now just to 1k. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Indonesia counting up, going back to kindergarten, because they are about to teach some damn miracle onto the people. Oh my days! They have secured themselves tiebreaker. How did they come back?
Oh my god, I thought that ended right when Mindfrost broke at the end, but the extra breaks coming out from Chile, swinging the score lead right back to Indonesia, and they're going to be able to take it 5-4. The lead goes to them, and now Chile, 3rd seed, on their heels for this final pick.
What's the chat spamming? Alhamdulillah.
Look at these accuracies, by the way, man. 2 100s on Hakui Koyori. That is incredible.
Yeah, Alfie and Nekor is twinning. But yeah, very unfortunate, I think, slight break in that first game for Hakui Koyori. But you know what? A win's a win. And they're gonna get their 5th point on the board. Now it's Chile's turn for the tough decision.
Oh yeah, we've got to fix the overlay. It looks like we need to give Indonesia that 5th point there.
That's right. Alright. Mr. Chile, what are you guys going to pick? Once again, all aim and burger.
It's gotta be the DT1, right? I mean, even though they did lose the DT3, but I think generally on something like DT aim, Chile is gonna look really strong. At least, I like the look of that a lot more than I would like them picking a Nomad one or a Burger. That's pretty much the way I feel.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I don't see any other pick more better looking than DT1 currently. We can't really see chat, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll just have to wait. Be patient a tiny bit. Dinner will be served soon enough. Oh, there we go. They are timing out. Oh my goodness. Okay, they do not know us. It's crazy.
All right, well, you know what that means. They're in their team chat like, okay, everybody play the start of every single map and see how you feel on each of them. Or maybe deciding like who can play the hidden on a map like Fremont 3 as well, because I think that's the type of map where you kind of have a third HR pick, at least between these two teams, where I guess the only player I'd really single out as being like, you know, low AR hidden guy is maybe Dito. So you can almost treat that map like a third HR map with the hidden tanks if you're Chile. So you could see them pick that and just run double HR. But I still like the look of the DT1 for them.
I do feel that Fremont 3, Haku already got hidden in the back, so I think Dito is gonna go nomad on that one instead. So I don't think Chile can really force Indonesia to go like double hot rock or something. But I think they themselves going double hot rock will definitely be a comfort pick for them. So I think in the Fremont 3 stuff for both.
There it is.
Shut up! Okay!
Burger!
Okay. Burger!
Burger!
Run, roo!
Dude. They're picking this map and it's just reminding me how starving I am.
Okay. Yeah, we will feast upon burger.
Yeah, we're feasting upon the final pick of this match. Chile and Indonesia going the distance. Indonesia wins this, gets a massive upset in terms of seeding. Seed 3 versus 14. Not every day you see this round of 16 match going the distance, being in favor of seed 14. It's Chile now. Their winner's bracket lives, potentially their tournament lives. I will remind everyone in chat, the loser of this match has to go down and face South Korea in losers round 1. So, tons and tons of stakes here.
Yeah. I mean, this is it. Indonesia is either they're in to the RO16 or they minta izin. Which is, someone has been asking me to say that for like the entirety of the stream, so I was forgetting to them. But Indonesia, they really do not want to go to tiebreaker for any kind of reason. I feel like they want to end it here right now, and this Fremont 3 is very much 50-50. I feel like Indonesia can take this, but Chile, they are confident in this. They took a timeout. I think they strategized, they kind of calculated the risk. It's a matter of doing it.
We've got Alfu and Nakore in the lobby. Dito to come in as well. Definitely expect Gonza to take that final spot for Chile. I'm just really curious who takes what mod, because you need to run, I think 2 unique mods is the rule in this tournament. So you need 1 hard rock or hidden hard rock, or a hidden or an easy. I saw one team in the previous match do 2 hard rocks and an easy. I don't think we see an easy in this lobby. I think we see probably double hard rock and a hidden on both of these teams. But with Dito in, maybe a no mod actually.
Dito could also do the wild card and go easy, I guess, but I think he is more comfortable on no mod on this one.
GLHF's coming out. Potential third tiebreaker in a row is on the line. It all comes down to Dona, the burger. 2 minutes and 18 seconds of heavy calories and a food coma.
That's so real. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My first gonna go hit and hot rock with Alfio. GNX will be the hidden player. Necro will go hot rock, and Hakui Koiri will go no mod instead. That's a bit of a mix, if I say so myself.
Overmod does come out from Chile, does technically come out for Indonesia, but hidden hard rock, just counting as the hard rock, I don't really see that as much overmod in my eyes. Yeah, this map, it starts out very conventional, and then you have some awkward streams in the middle, you have some more difficult jumps, you have lots of symmetry. It is a PO map.
Oh, this one is... Oh, there it is! There's a miss! Next with the hidden miss aim, Gonza will not be trading it out. Indonesia not down 90k, but Gonza finding the miss. Chile now ahead by only 90k. Slowly but surely dropping with Gonza finding yet another miss. Going into the final section as Nekoro finds a miss. Going to the McDonald's sliders. Manfros ID and Hakui Koyori. Now only Hakui Koyori. Hidden hot rock against Nomod. A burger with no sauce against ketchup and mustard. Alfio, can he hold on? He is looking saucy with the full combo. Another McDonald's sliders. Chile still keeping it quite nice and steady at 120k lead.
Alfio is hungry for the tiebreaker, eating up the double S for the first 2/3 of the map. Hakui Koyori gets the 50s, but manages to hold on to the combo. You can see what the difference between low act Nomad and SS Hidden Heart is.
And Hakui Koyori is gone! Oh my god, that's a triple miss! Alfio! Oh my days! Hold the front door! Alfio putting the fries in the back! The milkshake is cold! The ice cream machine is working! The burger, the fillet of fish is served! Ladies and gentlemen, dig in! Because Alfio has served us quite a bit of a happy meal! Is that going to be it? Alfio! Come on! Almost there! Last and SS! It's time for the tiebreaker! Oh my god!
Put the double S in the bag! We are going to the racetrack!
Oh my god. This is going to be the third tiebreaker in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Uma Musume.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're getting it again. Back to back to back tiebreakers. Is this the round of 16 of all time?
It all comes down to Uma. Oh my god. I guess this match still is gonna be. It's gonna continue the peak streak because oh my god, I don't know. Oh my
man,
god, I'm dying.
I seriously don't know who to favor on this map because, you know, both teams have really been avoiding this style exactly of map like the plague. DT1 unpicked, Nomad 1 unpicked, Nomad 2 first pick of the match, and I would say those three maps are going to be the most similar to this, but this map, you know, it's jumps and streams. Like, this is a bona fide Nomad 1 with, like, stream patterns in it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just straight up, it's a comparable tiebreaker to say the least. There's no tech, there's no sliders, it is just pure gas on the jumps on the stream. It is as fun as it gets. It's your typical farm map, basically, for your fellow 5 digits. Yeah, this is going to be, oh boy, I mean, knowing Indonesia, you know, like, they kinda, I mean, in my opinion, slightly fumbled in the WCS, so it's a bit of a breath fresh air of them performing this well this early on, so I'm very excited for it.
You see Norlane and Fancy coming in early for Indonesia. Neither of them have really played too many maps in this match. Norlane has looked especially strong on the maps that they have come in for.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty consistent on these low form consistency jump maps. Let's see how much Uma Musume's skill I can fit in. Alfio and Nekora coming in. Gonza probably gonna complete the trio for Chile. They are very much indomitable as a trio, that's for sure. Indonesia, I think are they actually gonna come in with Ama Fancy Kids and Norlane alongside Coyote? Is this the strat, ladies and gentlemen?
I would be curious not to see Mindfrost, since a lot of the comeback in this match was on the back of Mindfrost putting up some pretty good performances. So I'd be curious to not see him in, and I'd also be curious to not see Gonza in for this map. But Hanayume has been having a pretty decent match as well, so maybe Chile just going with the more confident hands here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, suppose Hanayume has been laying low this whole time. Ama Fancy Kids, Nora and VTuber Voice ASMR just kind of running idle in the lobby currently. However, there goes Norlane. Will we see someone else? It doesn't seem so. And maybe GNX is indeed in. Ama Fancy Kids saying, hey, this is a very interesting play strategy. I guess we'll just have to be standing by until we see what kind of perfect position Indonesia gonna come in. Norlane is back into the thing. I guess, okay, no, Norlane is back in. I guess we are going to see him in, because GNX saying so.
Not sure why Hakui Koyori is not in either. I feel like in my head I thought you would see, like, you know, Mindfrost and Hakui Koyori for this map, but going with the newcomers on the roster.
And oh my, wait, is this it? Are we going with the new triple? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, deep breaths. And it is time for these players to clutch it up on the tiebreaker. Chile and Indonesia, they've been performing from time and time again, giving their team a nice rosy outlook into every single map. And this is it, the only map that matters. We Are Dreamers, mapped by Lucifer. It's Uma Musume. It is time for some nice force gaming.
5 minutes we saw when it was previously played France versus South Korea. We saw a lot of players holding very big combos into the second half of the map. I think you have to expect that of this lobby as well. I mean, we saw a player from that match, Thunder, in the chat saying, me when the tiebreaker is the easiest map in the pool, so really gonna be pushing the consistency on this one. You really have to hold your nerve, I think, most importantly. Which is where you think with this Indonesia roster having in 3 rookies, this could be a good thing or a bad thing.
That's true.
Just gonna have to see how the map plays out.
Because that is pretty decently fast paced, and it does ramp up quite quickly on the TI section. Let's see if Indonesia's masterful gambit is able to make things happen and prepare to pass Chile in this run of 16 match. Going into the stringer and now Roland will be the first one to miss with no reply in the side of Chile. And now the gap will go no closer as we go into the first TI section.
Complete lead for Chile, 3 FCs to 2, just that one break. Chile not out of the woods at all.
50k difference in a tiebreaker. That is the seed for a huge lead. Indonesia better start shifting a gear and make sure that they have unyielding spirit. So far, however, Norlane recovering quite well. I'm a Fancy Kids and VTuber Voice ASMR with the double full combo. 3v2 Chile still leading the charge, going into these circular patterns.
So scary being near the halfway point of the map with only 1 miss. But in their time in the
Oh
lead,
my god!
oh, could that have been a Banjo miss?
No, that was Banjo. That's crazy.
I was gonna say the client lagged, so that could have been a Banjo. That would be such a horrible place to miss. But here we go into the streams.
Oh
everyone gets through them. Lots of act drops, but everyone holds it. A 50 for VTuber Voice, but holds on, 130k of lead just from one miss in the map. But they're still halfway to go. It's just the status quo here is...
Oh no!
Here
The
goes
shade!
Francie.
Down to 3v1. Chile hitting these strings like no tomorrow, going into the soul section. Indonesia, are they? Is this it? It will there not be hope. It's only 50% Mara against the Untitled the Chilean country. Coming you man, I couldn't know for you. Still with the triple FC hitting the 1/3. And oh boy, there's not much time remaining.
Yep, the front runner meta is definitely alive here for Chile. 3 FCs at the 3/4 mark. They are running away with the lead. And it looks like there's no catching them on this one. 400k and climbing. Just 1 FC for Yukari is just not going to be enough.
Oh.
Yukari misses. It's 3 FCs to 0. And what?
What is happening?
Well, I mean, it's fine, right? Hanayume is still FCing, right?
Okay, but what the hell? Okay, but yeah, 450k difference. Hanayume still with the full combo, trying to secure the first ever tiebreaker FC. This is not okay. Shut up. Okay, alright, never mind. No one FC on the board, ladies and gentlemen. But the triple 600k will definitely send Chile packing onwards to the winners quarterfinals. I feel, Miles.
Yeah, I mean, there's no coming back from this. 420,000 points. Although it is going down, there is combo alive on 2 members of Indonesia. There's just no time, no combo, no map. And Chile, after a really tough battle from Indonesia, are gonna escape unscathed. Moving on to the next round, the quarterfinals, to square off against France. And Indonesia, their fate in loser's bracket, they will be playing against South Korea.
Good game, well played. Whew. Nice try for Indonesia and congratulations for Chile. They will be moving on to the winner side of things in the quarterfinals, fighting off against a very much scary team, which is France. And indeed, oh my days, that was once again cinema, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, 3 tiebreaker matches in a row. What more can you ask for from a round of 16? I mean, a round where, in at least this tournament, you're used to seeing a lot of one-sided affairs. Just so much action today in this tournament. So cool to see.
Oh my god.
Well, in the meantime, our next match, we've got one more match in the weekend. We've got Iberia versus Brazil, right? At 19:30 UTC, so in about 2.5 hours, we'll be having our final match of the weekend. And then I assume there'll be a pool showcase sometime after that. You'll have to wait for a word from Nick on that. Until then, I think that's it for us, right, BlankTap?
Yes, sir. That is indeed it. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been BlankTap, he's been Miles. We'll see you guys in another match. Take care.